In this video, I'm walking you through my room at the Sanctuary at Grand Memories in Cayo Santa Maria and sharing a few insights, location details, and what to expect from this space. Okay, I am in room 5838, and this is a Deluxe Junior Suite category room. The first thing you see is a mirror with placement for your luggage. There is a closet, and I believe it used to have closet doors, which have been removed, and I'm gonna be honest, I kind of enjoyed it better that way, because usually the doors get stuck. But there are drawers. I haven't used them. A little beat up, but what can you do? There is a safe, put in a pin code, and then you have some shelving units. It's, basic, but it does the job. Then we have the bathroom area. You have a sink with mirror, and then the toilet and bathtub. Now, the tub is probably the most rundown and in need of a little bit of love and tender care. You can see they've patched up some tiles, but honestly, it didn't ruin my vacation one bit. I've had very strong water pressure. The towels are very old. I'm going to tell you, they have stains on them. They have rips, pulls, but they're clean, and you can tell they're old and they've been washed a few dozen times, a few million times, but they're towels. They do the job. I love the tile on the floor, very Spanish-esque. I'm not really sure about this little decoration. It's a little extra aesthetic, very cool. There is a fridge in here. Now, on arrival, I did not receive anything, and it is, as you can see, it's an old fridge. But I didn't receive anything on arrival. I did meet up with a couple here that have premium, and they had, and they had 2 beers in the fridge on arrival. And then I haven't received anything throughout the week except for bottles of water. All right, over to the bed. My butler and room attendant have been super helpful, and I keep getting little, things on the bed, little decorations every day, which is so nice. Get a bedside table. The bed is very high. I don't know, it's a big, thick mattress. It's been comfortable, no complaints, lots of pillows. The furniture is a little beat up, run down. It's an older property. It's what I would expect. And now we're gonna go see the view. This door was a little difficult to open. I've always had to put in my mighty strength to open it and close it. But this is my balcony. And my view, I have a nice tree backdrop. And in the evenings around 5 p.m., there's a wonderful sunset. All right, so now I'm gonna take you out and show you the building itself, which I think is really cute, has a lot of charm, and tell you a little bit more about the Butler, the services, and the distance to the pool and beach from here. I stayed in building 58, and I thought it was really cute and had a lot of character. This is an older property, so it's not modern or sleek in style, and that's something to know going in. That said, I genuinely enjoyed the look of the resort and the building my room was in. It has a Spanish-style feel to it, which I found really charming. A feature that really stood out to me during my stay at Sanctuary was the butler service. It's not something I've had a lot of experience with, and it ended up being a really nice part of my stay. I had 2 butlers who alternated every other day. What I appreciated most was being greeted each morning in my building with a smile. They were always there and ready to help if I needed anything. And if they weren't in my building, I could ask for them at the lobby and they would come find me. The perk of having a butler that I found most helpful was not having to wait in line or make my own a la carte reservations. They took care of that for me, which made everything feel much more relaxed. Having a butler also came in handy when I had a small issue with my room. One day, my sink wouldn't drain, so I mentioned it to my butler, and she immediately called maintenance. They arrived within minutes and fixed the issue right away, which I was really impressed with. And when it came time to leave, my butler also helped arrange a golf cart to pick me up with my luggage. Overall, it was a great experience. What I'm showing you right now is my walk to the pool from my room. One thing I really appreciated about this resort is how compact it is. The main pool sits in the center with all of the buildings surrounding it, so getting around was quick and easy. I actually timed the walks from my room, and it took me about 1.5 minutes to get to the pool, 2 minutes to the lobby, and around 4.5 minutes to the beach. You also have access to the Grand Memories Resort, which is included, but keep it in mind that those areas are a bit further to reach, but golf carts are available if needed. That was a look at my room and how it connects to the rest of the resort. If you enjoy this kind of travel content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing a full resort walkthrough soon, including Sanctuary and the included areas at Grand Memories. Thank you for watching, and happy travels!